As dawn breaks over the jagged peaks, a golden eagle spreads its massive wings, preparing for the first hunt of the day. In the heart of the Amazon, a vibrant scarlet macaw takes flight, its feathers a brilliant streak of red and blue against the emerald canopy. A tiny hummingbird hovers with precision, its wings beating so fast they become a blur as it sips nectar from a tropical bloom. Against the freezing Antarctic winds, a colony of emperor penguins huddles together to protect their young from the blizzard. The great gray owl sits motionless on a snow-covered branch, its sharp eyes scanning the forest floor for the slightest movement. A group of flamingos stands gracefully in a shallow salt lake, their pink reflections shimmering in the calm morning water. The kingfisher dives with arrow-like precision, breaking the surface of the river to catch its silver prey. A majestic peacock unfurls its iridescent tail feathers, creating a spectacular display of nature's artistry to attract a mate. High above the ocean, the wandering albatross glides effortlessly on the wind, traveling thousands of miles across the open sea. Deep in the woods, a woodpecker drums rhythmically against a hollow tree, searching for insects hidden beneath the bark. The toucan perches on a branch, its oversized, colorful beak a masterpiece of evolutionary design in the rainforest mist. In the African savanna, the ostrich runs with incredible speed, its long legs kicking up dust as it navigates the vast plains. A pair of mute swans glide silently across a fog-covered pond, their necks forming a perfect heart shape in the mist. The peregrine falcon tucks its wings and enters a high-speed stoop, the fastest creature on the planet pursuing its target. On the rocky cliffs of the Atlantic, a puffin carries a beakful of small silver fish back to its burrow. The red-crowned crane performs a graceful dance in the snow, a symbol of longevity and peace in the winter landscape. In the Australian bush, the lyrebird mimics the sounds of the forest, an incredible vocal performance hidden in the ferns. The great hornbill flies through the canopy, its large casque and heavy wings making a loud rushing sound in the air. A pelican scoops a pouch full of water and fish from the ocean, its unique beak acting as a perfect fishing net. The snowy owl blends perfectly with the white tundra, its golden eyes the only splash of color in the frozen world. In the mountains of New Guinea, the bird of paradise displays its impossible plumage in a ritual of color and motion. The vulture circles high above, a vital cleaner of the ecosystem, riding thermal currents with effortless grace. A bright red cardinal stands out against the white snow of a garden, a small spark of warmth in the cold winter. The blue jay sounds its alarm call, its sapphire feathers shimmering as it moves through the oak trees. A heron stands perfectly still in the reeds, waiting for a fish to swim within reach of its sharp, spear-like beak. The osprey dives feet first into the lake, its talons locking onto a large trout before it hauls itself back into the sky. A group of swifts fly in a tight formation, never touching the ground as they feed, sleep, and even mate on the wing. The secretary bird stalks through the tall grass, using its long legs to strike its snakes with lethal precision. On a remote northern lake, the loon lets out a haunting cry as the evening mist rolls over the water. The kookaburra perches on a gum tree, its iconic laugh echoing through the Australian outback as the sun sets. In the Galapagos, a Darwin's finch examines a cactus, its beak perfectly adapted for survival on the volcanic islands. The hoopie displays its magnificent crest, a crown of feathers that opens like a fan in the sunlight. The weaver bird meticulously ties knots with blades of grass, building an intricate hanging nest for its family. An emu wanders through the red dust of the desert, its shaggy feathers swaying as it searches for food. The barn owl glides silently through a moonlit barn, its heart-shaped face acting as a radar for the tiniest sound. The frigate bird inflates its massive red throat pouch, a biological balloon used to signal to others across the ocean. The Arctic tern completes the longest migration of any animal, flying from pole to pole in a journey of endurance. A mallard duck takes off from the water, its green head shining like a jewel as it beats its wings against the surface. The raven, a master of intelligence, solves a complex puzzle to reach food, showing the deep mind behind the black feathers. As the sun sets, thousands of birds take to the sky in a massive murmuration, moving as one living, breathing cloud of life.